of like things that happen, not just with me, like in general. But yeah, I definitely reminded him what went down, and he like apologized and stuff.
So
Now
he forgot that he cheated.
he didn't forget that he cheated. I just don't think he knew everything that happened. Like he was like, I do remember like cheating, like, but
Wait, you remember? I do remember cheating. What?
like he does remember like parts of it, but not the full thing.
And you remember the full thing?
Yeah, I definitely remember the full thing. I wasn't doing any. It was crazy because I didn't know any of this was happening. I actually found out because he left his phone unlocked one night and I figured out everything. Like, did he even remember y'all dating? He did remember, but yeah, it was really crazy. And now he wants to be friends. I've been kind of just like ignoring his calls. He's tried to call me off different numbers. And I know people can change, but like, what do you guys think?
I mean, you have two choices. You have two choices. You could be delusional and think that you're different from every other girl that's been in that exact same position. I know you've heard it before, right? Think that you're different, even though me and you could sit here and say we've heard exactly the same thing over and over again before. We've heard it before. You can think that you're different and it's going to be a different result for you and talk to him again, or you can see the cheating as disrespect, as a boundary, as a line that was crossed, that nobody should ever cross with you because you love yourself so much, right? And move on with your life for good.
Okay, yeah, I was definitely thinking of just keep on like ignoring his calls and stuff. But I don't know. Sometimes you just feel guilty, I guess, even though people did you wrong. Maybe you don't want to get back together, but I guess also seeing them get their karma, I don't know. It's just kind of like, I guess, like a guilty feeling, I guess, that you're not there for them in a way. But
Man, you want to be there for him and the karma that he gets?
I don't know. It just seemed like, I don't know, really just
Slow it down for me.
sad, I guess.
Sad that he's going to get karma for cheating on you?
Wait, what'd you say?
Sad that he's going to get his karma for cheating on you?
Yeah, I don't mind people getting their karma. It just seemed so intense what he was telling me that he was going through that I guess I kind of felt bad, and I let him know like it is in the past. We don't need to be like back together, but I don't know. I guess when even people talk about like suicidal stuff, it's just
You gotta watch
it's
the
weird
words.
to just
You're
sit there.
already flagging my lives, bro. You gotta watch.
Oh my
the
God,
words.
I'm sorry. I don't use TikTok like this, so I've never
I
been in a
understand.
live.
No, I understand, but no, definitely, please take yourself seriously. There's absolutely nobody in this world that will ever take you seriously if you don't take yourself seriously. And the way that you can do that is when you're disrespected at any point in time, you move on with your life. Because if you don't, you're short of weak. Once you said
Okay, yeah.
you openly admitted that you're people pleaser, right?
Yeah, I
Let me
am.
tell you something. The worst types of people in this world love girls like you.
Well, that explains a lot. Like,
Huh?
yeah.
Well, I'm just letting you know now. So maneuver how you got to maneuver. All right?
All right, I'll block him, y'all.
You got to you, man. I'm gonna hold y'all hands when I say this. He got her. My phone keeps damn near. Hold up, bro. I gotta plug this shit in, bro. In a little bit. But he absolutely got her. No doubt in my mind. Let's see. Let's get Morgan. Let's get Morgan in here, man. You up here? Hold up. Yo, what's the word? What's the word, gang?
Okay, so I broke up with my boyfriend
Hold on, Morgan. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 22 and I just got my degree.
Okay, congrats. I'll talk your shit then.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.
What's the
Okay.
word?
So I broke up with my boyfriend like 2-ish weeks ago. And we broke up because for like the past like 2 months, I had just been like really like sad like with myself and like with the relationship because although I did graduate, like the job market's been kind of hard. So I'm trying to find like a job in my field and, you know, one that pays well as well. So I don't know if you remember me asking this, but one day I asked if I should move in with my boyfriend and you said no. And
I
I
remember
kind
that.
okay, yeah. So I did it. I did it before I actually asked you, which was so dumb. But I don't know. I thought it was gonna go well,
Is that
and
right?
you were right, KB. You were so right, KB. And I'm so mad at myself because I went against like my own values that I would never live with a man unless there's a ring on my finger. And I'm so mad that I let myself like do that. But anyways, so the day that we broke up, I told him that I was gonna go to the tailgate with my friend and he was like, "Oh, like you're just going to go talk to dudes." And I was like, pause. What do you mean? Like, I'm not going to talk to dudes. I'm just going to go hang out with my friends. And so it was like a whole thing. And long story short, it just got so heated. And I was like, I'm done. Like, I'm gone. Like, I can't do this anymore. And then I said something out of anger, which I probably shouldn't said. I was like, I've been done for like 2 months now. But the thing is, like, I said that because like I have notes going back to like July because like I'm not the best at saying my emotions out loud. So I just like write them in the notes app, right? And so I had them since July because I was kind of like debating with myself, like, should I stay or should I leave? And so that day I was like, I'm done. And so that night he was like blowing up my phone. He was like, where you at? Like, da 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 da. Like 12 hours later, I didn't answer. I was like, okay, we'll just talk to you tomorrow because he was drunk. And like when he gets like angry and drunk, he like blows up my phone and like leaves like crazy voicemails. But the thing is, like, I still really love him and I haven't been able to stop thinking about him. And I know that there's some stuff that I did wrong too that I definitely could have done better. So I guess my question is like, should I leave him alone or like try to go back again?
Do you love yourself though?
I do, KB, and I do. And since I've broken up with him, like,
Yeah, hold on. You do?
I do.
Okay.
I do. So,
Let me ask you something. So, what do you know about yourself? Do you like people that are controlling?
no, but I'm just hoping that this time period of us being broken up, like, he'll see, like, where he was wrong to and fix it.
I mean, okay, so the guy that you came to me about, I mean, it was probably months ago, right? For whatever reason, I told you not to move in with him. You did it anyways, and you learned the hard way that's not the correct thing to do, right? So you separated yourself. Do you still live with him now?
No, the day that we broke up, I just broke everything off.
You got up out, you got up out of there, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So you took the first step to do what you had to do, and now you're in your mind thinking that even though you already took the first step of moving out of the place because of whatever good reasons you may have, you're still thinking about going backwards.
Okay, only because, like, he did treat me, like, really good.
And
Like,
I'm gonna tell you, and here, this y'all is a separation between higher standard people, not just women, higher standard people, and people that live for other folks' validation, right? The higher standard individual in this situation isn't gonna latch on to the good things that the person did before. They're aware that that's what's supposed to happen when you're dating somebody. You're supposed to have a good experience. You're supposed to think that somebody's good for a certain amount of time, right? They're aware that that's what they're looking for, anyways. But once they see the person for who they are, you know, like you moved in with him, you seen him up close and personal, right? You seen who he is, how he operates. You didn't like it to the point where you had to move out. You're not supposed to be thinking about considering talking to him again after that. Because unlike a lot of people, right, you actually moved in with the individual and you got to see who he was. You got to see the type of character, the certain character traits you probably didn't know about before. And you got to see with your own eyes. So why go backwards?
I guess it might just be attachment, or I'm just like
Attach
thinking about.
yourself to a new book.
I'm attaching myself to God.
Attach yourself to some money. You know what I'm saying? Attach yourself to a new business. Attach yourself to things that could actually benefit you in 4 years. I still don't. The same things that you're thinking about being attached to right now, that's not going to put any money in your pockets. I swear to God. That's not going to help you in 4 years. Time keeps moving like this. The world keeps spinning, whether you're broken up with him or not.
Yeah, you're right. I guess, am missing our relationship because before that it was really good. So I guess I do just need to think about where I am right now.
I mean, we gotta learn. Hey, Maury. I mean, why not learn from everybody else? You you see where this goes. I mean, maybe you think you're different. I don't know, but
Maybe I do. Maybe I just.
okay. Well, that's where you're fucking up. You could be different, but is he different?
Probably not. No.
Well, if you know he's not, probably not, but you're still associating with him. How different could you be from everybody else that I'm talking to?
No, I hadn't spoken with him since.
Okay, but you're still thinking about associating with him. So we gotta. I'm trying to make sure you're on a straight and narrow path here.
Right.
So if your situation sounds like everybody else's, and you're still willing to deal in said situation, what does that say?
I just thought it was different because
It's not different at all.
I didn't get cheated on. Like nothing like seriously bad happened. I just was maybe.
But he was already kind of accusing you of doing that though.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, go find out. Hey Morgan, listen, I'm gonna be here, right? One thing about it, if you want to go learn the hard way, absolutely go do that. Move back in with him, if you will, and see what happens. But if you want to actually take yourself seriously and realize that there is more to life than a nigga, there is more to life than whatever past experiences you may have with a dude, then you'll move on. You do what you have to do. You love yourself for it. Simple.
Yeah, you're right. I guess it's just like I'm doing everything to get over him, and I don't know why he's still in my mind, and I want to like stop thinking about him because I know that's not doing me any good.
You're a human being. We all it takes different amounts of time for us to move on. But again, you got to still put yourself in a better position, right? You got to help yourself, right? So do what you got to do, right, gang?
Thank you.
All right, William. If any guys want to request, I'm here. Don't think this is the only girl. If you're a guy, you need any type of, insight, request me. I won't even hesitate to accept you on here. Trust me. What's the word?
Hey, I was actually hoping I'd be able to get to talk to you.
What's the word, man?
Okay, so I guess I just need some clarity from a man, I guess. So I'm 30 years old.
Okay.
And recently I stopped talking to a guy because he kind of, his communication was kind of like, it just seemed very off to me. And I'm really good at, judging energy. So I met this guy on Facebook dating, and we've been talking for like 2 months. He's from Illinois, and the dude really put some pressure on me. We met up after like a week of knowing each other. He drove all the way here, and normally I don't talk to men. I really don't. I don't fuck with them, but this guy would seem different.
Because he was applying pressure.
Yeah, real pressure. And I ain't used to that type of shit. So, so we continued to talk, and we would FaceTime all the time, text all day, every day. And we set up to meet for a second time. So we met up in Indianapolis for a whole weekend, got an Airbnb. I was down there for like 4 hours on Friday, and we were drinking, we were having a good time. I brought a game with me to play because I thought it would be fun. It was like a truth dare drink game. So like 4 cars deep, I pull a dare card that says, let him go through my phone. So I did, because I ain't got nothing to hide in that shit, right? And he didn't like the fact that his phone number wasn't saved. And to me personally, I don't save phone numbers, but his phone number was saved. I feel like I might be dragging this out a little bit, but I'm just trying to like,
I'm getting the context. I'm getting the context of the situation.
And he didn't like the fact that his phone number wasn't saved, but for me, I had a dream 2 days prior about him blocking me. So I was like, shit, this is me taking my precaution and deleting that shit, just getting it out the way.
Damn, so you doing all this shit with this nigga, you don't even got his number saved?
I mean, I did have it saved from day one, but when I had that dream, I was like, well, shit, this might be telling me something. So I deleted it. And he didn't like that.
Wait, what was the dream?
It was a dream, but basically he just blocked my number and it kind of like fucked with me. And usually my dreams aren't like, they're not really wrong because, well, it's just like a premonition kind of thing. An intellectual, like a intuition, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And there was also another phone number that texted me a few days beforehand, like a guy that had my number for like 2 fucking years and never once hit me up. And he said, she tried to sit there saying I was talking to this man, but I was sitting here trying to figure out why this man had my number. And he was sitting there trying to, he was flipping out. I mean, he didn't flip out, but his energy definitely shifted. And so, I mean, it's kind of weird that I ended up staying the whole weekend with him. I thought we was cool. But after
wait, hold on. So wait. So did he ended up looking through your phone?
Yeah, he went through my phone.
And what did he see? And he seen that you didn't have his number saved. And what else? That was it?
That there was another phone number that texted me. And he thought I was entertaining this man, but I wasn't. I was just trying to figure out why this dude had my phone number. There's like maybe 5 messages between me and that man.
Okay.
But he, it kind of felt like he was maybe projecting a little bit.
Either way, cool. So the energy got thrown off. So what happens after that?
Well, after the weekend was over, he told me that he's going to fall back and all this shit. And I'm like, I respect that. That's cool. So 3 days go by. He didn't talk to me. And then he just started hitting me up, asking me to play some Fortnite and shit. I'm like, yeah, sure. Why not?
And you responded, good God.
Yeah, I know. It's stupid as fuck. See, I already know. And after talking, he was like, we should hang out again. And of course, my stupid ass was like, yeah, sure, because I still like this guy. I was really into him.
So y'all, okay, so the standards that you have is fully based on how much you like the person at the time. Even if it doesn't make any sense, your standards is fully based on how much you like that person. That's literally what it's based off of.
Yeah.
Huh?
I guess so.
And that's a problem. So we both see what the problem is already. Okay, so continue.
So after that, I was like, yeah, sure, we can hang out again. And then like the last weekend, we hung out in India again, and I thought we had a really good weekend. I really did. But after that, like this whole past week, his communication was really, really off. His responses were real slow. And my really question is that I asked him, I was like, are you uninterested? And the dude replied with, he's like, man, I'm working my life away. You're tripping. And told me that he didn't like that I was expressing myself.
Yeah,
So my question is that if he's pulling back and he's, obviously not responding to me as much as he did in the beginning, would that consider him having his options open and him talking to other women?
That quite literally means he doesn't like you.
Okay. I mean, that's what I thought.
And I swear on everything, listen, the whole him and going days without speaking to you and then coming back and speaking to you again, that only shows that not only does he think that you can't be that intelligent to him, right? Because you're putting up with it. But it's also a disrespecting, right? He doesn't, there's no substance to the situation.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So the more you open your mouth and speak to somebody who already thinks this of you, the more you prove their point. Do you want to continue to prove his point?
No.
Okay, so
that's why I told him I was done Friday and I ain't spoken to him.
Good off him for good.
No.
That's it. That's it, and that's all. That's how we do it. It's a hit or miss for all of us, man.
Right. I just thought maybe I made the wrong decision. I just needed a little bit more
That's a part of
insight.
dating. You gotta know how to stand on whatever decision you're gonna make.
Yeah, yeah, for
So,
sure. Absolutely. That's why I did what I did. Cause I'm like, I'm not about to go through this shit. I'm not about to be, confused on where I stand with a motherfucker because you can't be honest with me. We are grown adults. You could just say that shit on God.
that's right. Hey,
So,
good luck to you, what?
all right. Thank you so much.
All right, man. Let's see who we got next, man. Let's get Aisha in here, bro. Yeah, we gotta get pumped up, man.
Hi.
The word, what's the word?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, so I'm 27. My man is 28. He's turning 28 in 2 weeks in October. We've been dating since 2021. So I was 24, he was 25.
Okay.
It was really good, everything is good. Nobody cheated, nobody did any of that. And then, after you get out of that honeymoon phase and like 6, 7, yeah, then you really hit the fan, you see people for what they are, whatever the fuck, and then you build through that, or you see if you can kind of make it work with that person. It was super rocky, and then we were on and off in the beginning of 2023 because we just weren't coming to an understanding, a lot of clashes and whatever, and then ego, pride, all that shit. And then we officially broke up in August of 2023. We did not talk like for 6 months. We broke up, whatever. We got back together. I bumped into him at a Popeyes. We ended up getting back together. And then, stop, listen. Like, we were, we've been together since January. He got a new job. His job is super extensive. Like, he's a subcontractor. Like, he's working like 14 to 18 hours a day, right? And I don't know. There's so many other underlining shit, but I don't want to go deep into everything. So basically, I can see that he's always fucking tired, right? And I also work, like I do my thing, we're both grown, whatever. But it's bothersome to me, like we go on dates, we do everything, but in terms of like, I want more communication.
How could you expect more from a relationship that ended last year? How can no help me?
Okay, speak. Yes.
How can you expect more from a relationship that already failed?
I don't know. I felt like it was different, like it wasn't working. We needed some time apart, we did that. We went our own ways. When we got back together.
Okay, you did, but now that we're living in reality and we see the result of you giving that a chance again, it still doesn't. So what now?
So that's why I'm here, because I'm in this situation where I'm like, I've invested a lot of time with this man. We are finding. Sorry?
Wait. What? Wait. So y'all are still talking right now?
Yeah, we're together. We've been together since January. When we broke up in last year in August, like beginning of August, we broke up. We got back together in like end of February. We've been together since, and everything was, everything's good. It's just like, I just feel like he doesn't have time because of how much he works.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's bothersome to me.
And there's also, and as a result of that, there isn't any real substance in the situation, right? There's no real growth to the situation because of, the compatibility.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie.
And honestly, if I'm being honest with you, I am more of a solution type of individual, right? And I feel like if I see that there's a situation where there's a possibility that it can work, I'm not going to sit here and tell you to maneuver how I'm going to tell you to maneuver, right? But because this is already a failed relationship that you're trying again and it's not getting anywhere, what are you going to do about it?
I'm being so real with you. I'm conflicted. That's why I came on here, and I need
I'm
like.
going to tell you.
All right.
The first step that you in are, because I think the problem is, right, people aren't really valuing their 20s enough. People aren't really valuing their time enough, right? You've been since 2021, so give or take 3 years, 4 years.
Sorry, somebody said go to Italy, bro. I'm trying to leave.
You already spent, and I'm sure you've seen how fast them 3 years went by, right? You already spent 3 years of your 20s that you will never get back ever again.
Yeah.
Somebody that, and you're still stagnant. You can't even tell me that y'all reached anywhere yet. All you can sit here and tell me that y'all broke up before, probably on multiple occasions. That's all you can tell me. You can't tell me anything real. That where's the growth? And nothing of you're not telling me anything of substance. I can't even tell the difference between what you're telling me right now and what a 19-year-old will tell me.
No. In terms of like what you're talking about, I just wanted to tell you like the problem side of like what I'm feeling. That's why I said that, of like, you know, trying to get to a place where we're trying to get past that stage of trying to one up each other. You know what I'm saying?
But that's
like
not gonna happen because you gotta remember, when it pertains to compatibility, ego it plays a role too. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you. I can't tell the difference between your situation and somebody that's much younger. Because that's common. I know exactly what you're referring to. I believe, trust and believe me, right? When it pertains to the one-up ego back and forth tit for tat thing, I promise you, I've been there, right? So I'm telling you that that's not getting anywhere.
Yeah.
Because if that's still the case 4 years later, what do we do? Think about it. Hey, y'all in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong. That whole ego thing, right? It's one of them things where it's either solved very early on in the beginning, or it's never gonna it never ends. Am I crazy? That's something that I've noticed. It's either you solve that, y'all get on the same page like early on, or it just gets worse.
A problem in our relationship, like a really big problem, is his mom. She's a single mom, but she's very like my baby. Like she doesn't know how to let her son be a man. Like, you know, the reason why we have issues is because we're trying to move out and we're trying to, you know, get to that next stage. So in terms of like the whole one-upping this and that was very much before, and we needed that time apart to really just like be on our ones and understand ourselves before anything else, right? Like I had no intentions of getting back with this man. It really just happened. But his mom has always been like, she wants to like be with her son. I don't know how to explain. She acts like.
So y'all live with his mom?
No. We don't live together.
Okay.
She's a single parent, right? Like he's still living with her. And anytime it comes down to like, mom, like I want to move out with my girl, like we're trying to get married, this and that, she will go ballistic, KB. Like, I mean, like,
what's his ethnicity?
So we're both Muslim. I'm from Pakistan. Yeah. So you can already tell it's not one of those, like, you know what I mean? And even with me, I've laid it out from the start that if you want me out of my house and in your house, like, it's marriage. I'm not leaving the house.
I would say this. He's almost 30.
Exactly, and his mama just doesn't leave him the fuck alone.
It might be a little bit deeper than mom at this point, right? His mom could be a cover, you know what I mean, to keep you around because you're thinking that she might not be pushing as hard as you think she is, right? I think that as a man, right, I don't whether he's Muslim, Christian, doesn't matter who he is. He has some say in how he moves forward with his life, right? So we can't keep putting it on the mom and mom is doing this and mom is doing that when. In reality, his mom could say one thing to him, but if he really likes you like he says he does, or y'all have the connection that y'all say y'all do,
maybe listen. When I try to explain to you, like I know you're saying he's 30, he's this and that, but when I tell you this, she has always been very emotionally manipulative and in a state of like him being like, yo, she's the one, I love her, I'm bringing her home. The mom will literally be like, I'm gonna off myself. I'm
Okay,
leaving the
all right,
country.
we're gonna roll with that. We're gonna roll with that. So why are you subjecting yourself to this? It already, like I said, the situation to me already failed last year.
Yeah.
Right. So now that you know so much and we understand who his mom is, we understand how he maneuvers with how his mom is, right? How he takes that. Why are you subjecting yourself to this foolishness at if you're grown, why?
Yeah. Because he's not a bad guy. And I'm not, that's like me being like, oh, your mama is like this, so I can't fuck with you. You know?
So this is your life, man. Listen, I can't, there's only so much.
Okay, just say it.
There's really only so. I'm trying to tell you that everything can't be about him and what he got going on and what pace he wants to move at. You got to consider your life too. Your life ain't all about a man, right? Your life is about putting yourself in a better position to where you could be successful.
Yeah.
Putting yourself in a position to where you may not have to, spend 4 or 5 more years for no reason, extra years for no reason, right? Just for it to end anyways. So that's all I can say. If you don't value yourself and your time, there's not much I can say. There's not much I can say because what's going to happen is you're going to keep saying, well, he's this and he's a great guy and he's this. And even though he did this, he's this guy still. Not
Okay,
much I can do.
but so I had this conversation with him and I told him, I'm like, yo, like, if your family situation or whatever the fuck, like, it's just not working. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, he'll say certain things or he'll do certain things or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
but I mean, that's selfish to you, though. I mean, that's where you're not realizing how he's selfish. I can see that he's selfish because I'm a guy, and again, I see this every day.
yeah,
He's not actually he's not being realistic with himself. He's not letting you go, even though he already understands the relationship isn't going anywhere. I barely talk. He's always working, no substance. Yet you're still there.
yeah.
So what that tells me is that he's comfortable with you being a doormat, a stepping stool, if you will. If he knows his schedule is the way it is, his mom is the way she is, y'all can't even get anything going. Yet you're still there. He still has you there. He's not even telling you to move on with your life. He's not even trying to help you. So you're sitting here fighting for it, telling me that this man is so good, but he's not even fighting for you. So
No, like he helps, like he financially takes care of me. He does all of that. Like, I'm not saying he doesn't, but yeah, in terms of like what I need emotionally, like in that sense, yeah, he's not there.
can you handle yourself financially?
Yes, I can. But
Okay.
it's nice that he doesn't.
How much weight does that really hold? When we talk about
No, it doesn't.
financial help and emotional help, you can handle yourself financially. If somebody's damaged you on an emotional level, there's not much you can fucking do.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's real damage. You could be rich. Emotionally and mentally, you're not there. You will never have a comfortable life. I promise you.
Yeah.
You will never actually be able to go to sleep and wake up but you know what I'm saying? Like with feeling 100% comfortable, 100% comfortable.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can say, like I said, it's up to you now. You have to be able to maneuver for yourself. Again, if you're more of a people pleasing type of individual, you will never win.
No.
There will be no success for you in a particular.
No.
So you gotta maneuver. You gotta maneuver in a way that's okay. I'm looking at my time. I'm looking at how much time I already spent. I'm already looking at, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at all that. So that's the best way I could put it to you, man.
All right.
So yeah, take it easy, all right?
Okay, bye.
All right, yeah. I'll say this, right? All love to her, all love to her, all love to her, all love to her, all love to her. But he definitely got a good 4 more years left in her. 5 more extra years, maybe. Maybe even 6 more years, bro. This nigga, he not even making no real moves. If she got on here and told me that this nigga was making some real moves, I'll be like, okay, I'll have something to work with. But I had nothing to work with. And for real, she could really be a lawyer because she had me thinking first. I'm like, maybe he's not that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she had me thinking in my head, like, damn, she might have like maybe he's not. So the whole time, I'm like, wait, you feel me? Like the way I'm like, wait, am I bugging right now? Like, am I tripping? Did this nigga not just waste 4 years of her life? Nah, word up. That shit she almost got me there. Yeah. Nah. Let's see. Hold up. I got you, Sharon. I got you right now. What's the word?
Hi, KV. I've been waiting for this one. I left my main page to come on a side page because they can't see what's going on over here. But I had told you recently, like July. No, I told you in June about my ex, and you was like, he got me. Check in a month in July, and I told you he didn't have me. So now we're gonna speed till now. Friday, he wrote me, and he was like, he want to get back together, whatever, through a text now number. I was like, it's a dub. It's not happening. And he was just like, why? I was like, it's a dub. No.
You responded?
Yeah. Anyways, moving forward.
Responded to a text now number?
KV, we're missing the big point that's about to come.
All right, I'm gonna see the big point. All right, my bad.
So if there's, it's like, it's not getting any better. No, he doesn't have me. He doesn't have me, I promise.
Okay.
He came on Sunday. I go to this church. I've been going to this church since March.
Okay.
Like, it's like a youth church. 92% of the church is under the 30s.
Okay.
So I've been going there, and it's like been my safe space, whatever. Like, I only have one friend that lives in Brooklyn with me, and then everyone else is mad far. Never in his life has he been to this church ever, KB. You hear me? Sunday comes, I go to 11 o'clock service. I sit down. I turn my head to the right, KB. Who's in church? He pull up. So now I take my glasses off because I don't want to see. And I don't want to leave because it's like, not he won if I leave. Like, this is my church. Like, you don't even go here for real. Whatever. He comes and how do you know? Wait, who is that? Not they said my church. Oh, my church member. It's okay. It's whatever. Because I'm going to tell the story anyway.
Wait.
It's okay. It's whatever.
Wait, mute yourself and unmute yourself. Mute yourself and unmute. Unmute, go ahead. You can unmute yourself. Yeah?
Good?
Yeah, it's better. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
Damn.
You can unmute yourself. Oh, all right. Request again, real quick. I'm kicking this request.
All right. Damn.
I hate when that shit happens. Not the church in here. Hi, church. What's going on, man? What's good?
How I moved to my second page and the church is in here. Anyway, so boom. He sit right behind me. He purposely asks the usher that's ushering to sit behind me. He sit behind me. So now I'm uncomfortable. Whatever. Zoom past to the end of church, KB. Pastor does altar call. I go to the altar because I'm like, I need a little prayer. Who stands next to me at altar call? Him. Boom. We go back to the seat. We do communion. It's time to leave church. I go to the door. I promise this is important. And she's like, oh, it's locked. Like, we can't, like, you can't go through this way. Go through the other door. So now it's like everyone turning around to go through the other door. KB, why I turn around and I look down, because he's 6'7". I look down. It's the girl he cheated on me with.
In the church.
He brought to my church. She never, you can laugh. I promise you can laugh, KB. It's okay. You don't have to cover your face. Like, I promise you can laugh. Like, cause you can't hurt my feelings. I promise you. He brought the girl.
I'm not laughing. No, he got some nerve.
KB, don't lie to me.
Nah, he got some nerve. This nigga got some nerve.
Okay, cause
some nerve.
He brought the girl to church. So he held my shoulders and he said, please don't say nothing. I looked at her. I said, that's your man? She said, yeah. I said, he used to be mine too. Have fun. So now I'm seeing red, KB. I'm trying to speed out because if I boxed him in out of the people in church, I can't go back. So I said, I gotta go outside. So I'm trying not to crash out. I'm going through the seats, KB. I'm going through the seats. This boy that want to talk to me at church, damn, the church is in here, so I can't say, damn it. This boy that wanted to talk to me at church, he's like, yo, Key, what's up? Like, we going to brunch still? He jumps from the top from where he is and gives me a hug. He's like, you don't hear me? Nah. I get outside. bought a shirt from church. So there's this man at church that, he manages the shirts. So he's like, oh, don't forget you got to get your shirt. I'm like, nah, I got to get it at Bible study on Wednesday or something. Like, I can't focus right now. I get outside and I'm trying to Zoom. He come out the door with a girl. He come out the door with the girl. And he said, Kimani, don't say nothing. I said, I'm supposed to make this easy for you? So she looked at me, KB, and laughed.
Wait, hold on. All right. Let me clear up so everybody's following. So this man pulls up to your church, the man that cheated on you.
Yes, KB.
Pulls up to your church, sits behind you.
With the girl, and I didn't see because I didn't have my glasses on.
With the girl that he cheated, because you got took it off and you seen him right. Okay.
Yeah.
You took it off. With the girl that he cheated on you with and tapped you on the shoulder and said, don't say nothing.
Yes, KB.
And then when you tried to leave, he came out with you.
Yes, KB.
And said it again, don't say nothing.
Yes, KB.
And she started laughing.
So I said, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to try to censor myself. I said, you know what's funny? BITCH. He was just talking about you and your dead dad that you just put in a grave and was going crazy about. And you said you was so annoying and you was bothering him that he didn't want to mess with you anymore. That's why he was trying to come back to me. And he was tired of hearing about your body dysmorphia and your insecurity. So he hit my line. I said, you laughing now, but you're going to be crying later. Don't you ever try to laugh in my face. And she just looked at me. See, at church, the whole, I just feel like she should have never tried to be funny and laugh in my face. So I had to bring up the dead dad. And the same face you making, KB, right now is the same face that she made. And the same face that her little brother that they all drove in the same car made. And I said, oh yeah, I'm sorry about your dad's loss, but your dad, he raised a bitch to her. So now he's like, oh, Kimani, no. We're not in church anymore, guys. We're not in church anymore. We're like beside the church. And he said, at church is crazy. So he said that. I didn't say that. So honestly, I'm fat. So I can't talk about nobody's body. But that's what he said. I didn't say it. That's what he said. I said, you laughing because you with him, but like, don't play in my face. So now I'm trying to call my Uber. It's a hurricane, so it's like raining and shit and whatever. It's storming here. He's trying to leave her to come with me. I said, go back to your girl. You came to my church with her. Go back to your girl. Boom. I go home. I get my Uber. He called me and he was like, oh, he called me and it went to like the block thing. So this is where you're going to say he got me because I answered the phone. But he doesn't have me. I said, if you come, he's like, if you don't answer my calls, I'm coming to your house. I said, you barely got a green card. I will call the police and have you back in Jamaica right now. He didn't come to the house.
You said you called the police and getting back in Trinidad, you said?
I say he's Jamaican. He's one of you. He's one of you.
You Haitian?
He's Jamaican.
Nah,
he's
you
one of
mean
you.
Guyana?
He's Jamaican. One of you.
We can pretend like we ain't hear that, guys.
So I was like, I will have you back on your island right now. Trelawney is waiting for you. Don't ever play with me. So he's like, we're going to zoom to the end of the call where he's like, you don't see where I actually love you and I still want to be with you. Like, I wore the necklace I got him a David Yurman necklace and it was $1,400. And then the other chain that I got him was a band. So he was like, I wore the necklaces that you got for me,
right,
to church. Like, I still love you. Like, I still want you, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, are you sick in the freaking head? I said, the same necklaces that you're talking about that you wore to church and you still care for me about, you're dangling in her face.
Okay. Where are we now?
Where are we now? Right now, he's trying to come to my house and he's trying to have conversation. And I'm like, he's blocked. So everything that I know right now, he's sending from different text now numbers. And no, I have not responded.
Do you plan on ever speaking to this individual again?
I feel like it's so clipped. You came to my church with a girl that you...
I would hope it's 10 times.
Have enough. Girl, there's more to the conversation. There is, but I'm not trying to tell KB a whole DBQ essay on the live.
Yeah.
I just gotta.
you're coming back to me basically telling me that you're standing on business now. You're doing. Have you ever thought about changing your number?
So I am, I can't because I'm a 911 dispatcher communication specialist and a crime analyst. So it's like everybody in the world has it. And this is also like the number that like the people in my family who have like dementia and stuff that they remember. So like not to get, sad and shit, but like.
Yeah, you want to keep it.
Me personally, I don't want to be that. Like, I don't want to do that just in case like something happens. So like I don't want to change my number when that's the only number that they
Okay, yeah, well, I mean, it's gonna be up to you to stand.
Someone said he got me. He don't have me. I feel like I was really. I'm not responding.
If you open your mouth and speak to him again, though, just know that he does.
Oh no, 100%. I know that for sure. You're 1000% right. You're right about that.
Yeah, at this point, he done crossed a lot of different lines.
But also, while we were on the phone, he took the necklace, my basically two $2,400 necklace altogether, and threw it out the window. So that, throwing the necklace, the girl, you're bugs.
Yes, it's over with, man. It's over with. Well, do what you got to do, all right, gang?
All right, gang, bye. Just giving you an update.
All right. I've been doing this for a while now, and I've never heard anything more. I've heard some diabolical things while doing this, but are we gonna skip over the fact that this man pulled up after cheating on her already, pulled up to her church with the girl that he cheated on her with, sat behind her, put his hand on her shoulder, and said, "Don't say anything." Egregious. I don't know how else to put that. Egregious. I don't know. I can't even. Let's get somebody else on here. That's what Jamaicans do. That's not what we do. That's good.
Hi, KB. So today, right, I was chilling at work, and mind you, 3 weeks ago, I had this dream. I had this dream that my nigga was doing something with a friend of his. Okay. Mind you, we all went to college together. Me and her never really been in the same spacing, right? So today I'm tapping through stories. I hit his story. I see she posted a picture of him and she tagged him. And she was like, "I appreciate you." And then after that, he reposted and said, "Locked in." But this is not from her actual Instagram account, KB. This is from a fucking Finsta account, okay? I clicked the Finsta, did not watch the story. I clicked the Finsta, I look, and I'm like, I have her original account. I don't have this account. And I'm looking, I'm like, her page is public. It's public. So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. All right. I text my best friend. I'm like, bro, like, I ain't gonna hold your shit. I say something? She was like, bro, yeah, just say something. Ask him what's going on. I said, so are you in such and such a thing? Because, like, to me, locked in is kind of weird. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. And y'all just got close just the other day because they did a podcast episode together. And that was, like, the beginning of this year. So I'm like, that's a little bit weird. But I'm okay. All right, so I left that alone. He replied back. He was like, "No, Tina, we just friends. Like I told you this before. You asked this before." I said, "I never asked you directly."
You ask the person. I mean, he's not gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah, that's true. But I was like, "What'd you say?"
You seen like actual evidence that he could be dealing with this individual, correct?
Yeah, I saw that, and I was just like, because the whole time you just saying that y'all just friends and stuff like that, and I'm like, I'm taking it to the chat. I'm like, I'm trying to keep things calm and neutral, but I'm peeping stuff.
And what are y'all? What are y'all? What are y'all again?
Relationship. 6
How
years.
Long? For 6 years.
6 years.
Okay.
6 years.
And in your 6 years of knowing this individual, being in a relationship with this individual, has he ever had? Yes. Is this something that's happened before?
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, there was a coworker at JFK at the airport.
So this man been. Okay, so I already know where he's. I know what he's been doing the past 6 years. Okay, so now that I have a better idea what he got going on, continue.
Right.
Yeah.
So being that we had that one situation, that was that was the first situation that ever made me feel a little like unsecure in my relationship, because I never felt that way when it came to him. I always felt secure. So when I saw that today, I was like, oh, I don't know. But in my heart, because I already had a dream, and I spoke to my therapist, and she was like, to be honest, it could be your subconscious, or it could actually be something really is going on, being that he did just lose his job. He's going through this and that. So cheating could probably make him feel better.
But you've also caught him before though. Like this is something that this is not the first time that he's done this. So now that it's like the second time or whatever the third time, you can't. You're a human being.
Second time.
Huh? The second time? Okay, the second time you can't expect yourself to feel any better about this, right? So what are you gonna do now?
I blocked him on everything, because here's the thing. After I saw that, I left it alone. I tapped through the story again. It's not there. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I go on her Finsta. Kayb, you know this bitch put this shit on private? Oh, so now I'm like, she put it private. So I'm like, something gotta be going on. And not even just that. Why all of a sudden she put it private? You fucking said something to her. Why the fuck are you telling the next bitch anything? You're not supposed to be telling me nothing about.
What you calling them out on?
Exactly. I call him out of it. He gonna be like, I didn't say nothing to her. You're fucking lying. Blocked on every fucking piece of social media. Comment on my YouTube channel and gonna say, oh, you blocking me on everything is crazy. But I'll have an adult conversation. I blocked his ass on everything. I just really just can't. I was just like, are you fucking shitting me?
So let me ask you.
To play my intelligence feed though.
Okay,
and
hold on. So we gonna see where this is gonna go now. So is it a block because you're over the situation, or are you blocking to get a reaction? What are you doing? Like, are you done for real, or?
I honestly feel like, truthfully, I'm done. Like, I can't go back. I can't.
Okay. It's been 6 years. I can't blame you.
Like, I just can't. No.
Yeah, it's gonna get worse. You and I both know where this goes. Once the disrespect starts getting introduced, you know where that goes. So I'm glad. Hey, stand on it. That's the best thing I can say when it pertains to that. Because you already did what I was gonna tell you to do, anyways. Right?
I didn't even shed one tear. Yeah, it's like I kind of got a little bit.
Yeah, you already know what's. You after a while, you get an idea of the type of individual you're dealing with. And you kind of mentally prepare yourself before you get rid of them. I already know how that goes.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of left mentally a little bit, and then that was just like the cherry on top.
And that was the cherry on the top.
Yeah.
Right. Well, stand on it. All right.
Thanks.
All right, Tiana. Let's see what I got on here. What's good, Crystal? Real. What's good?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I just had a question. So basically, there was this guy that I was talking to, and
Wait. How old is he and how old are you?
I'm 19 and he's
Lock in, bro. Lock in is cool. Trust me. Whatever nigga you finna tell me about, he's trolling. Right? The 21 plus live, 21 plus. But whatever nigga you about to tell me about, he's trolling. Trust me. When I was 19, I wish I wasn't taking shit to the heart when I was 19 years old. Trust me. No, the real, don't even say why. It's been the thing. I only do 21 plus on here. But, yeah. Now, focus on school, lock in, and do your thing, man. Yeah. No. That's how I gotta go. Oh my God. What I will say again, I'll keep saying this to y'all. Like, even though I don't take the 19-year-olds, you know what I mean, or the people that are younger than 21. I have to understand, if you really listen to these situations that I'm talking, that's going on in here, they won't be able to tell much of a difference. I'm pretty sure the 19-year-old will find the answer to her problem in somebody that's 27 in her story. So just sit back, listen, and do what you gotta do. Take notes. Yeah, man. Word up. Bare minimum, nigga. Hey, bare minimum. The bottom of the barrel, people. It's gonna look the same regardless of what age it is. So, what's the word, man?
Oh, hi. Oh my God, I didn't expect to go in. So, me and my ex, we just broke up like a couple months ago, and I just recently found out some shit.
How old are the both of y'all?
I'm 21. He turned 27.
21 is wait, you're 21 and he's 20. When did y'all start dating again?
We started dating when I was 19 and he was 25. 24.
A 25-year-old that willingly dated a 19-year-old. Let's start there.
Yeah.
I want everybody alive to let's start there. A 25-year-old that willingly dated a 19-year-old. So we know the quality of niggas she's dealing with already. Continue.
Yeah. So, we dated for like 2 years and some change. And what happened was when we recently broke up, the night that I went over to his house, I found out that he was talking to another girl. And being at my age, it might sound childish to be like, I don't know, to feel type of way about that, but I felt the type of way about that. He acting like I shouldn't have felt the type of way about that. And it kind of like pissed me off.
About him associating with somebody else?
Yeah. So he's making it seem like it's nothing when it really is something.
But put it this way, right, Mo? You want to know why he can't do that? You want to know why he can't do that?
Why?
Because I'm assuming that you're dating him because you think an older guy, he would know more, right? Or he might be a little bit more stable, right? That's what you're thinking in your mind, right?
Basically, that's what I thought when I was 19.
That's what you thought, right? But as you got older, you realized that he's gonna use that to his advantage, right? So of course he's gonna gaslight you into thinking that the shit that he's gonna do is okay because he thinks that he knows more than you do. So what are we doing about that?
I'm not really sure right now because I'm like, the thing that I found out today really put me in like an emotional, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm mad emotional right now.
Hold on. What do you mean you're not sure about what you got to do?
Sorry?
What do you mean you're not sure about what you have to do?
Well, I'm not with him anymore, so I'm saying like I learned from that it's just I'm not going for somebody that much older than me. You know, I'm gonna go with somebody that's around my age or just has the same mentality as me.
Okay. But that situation within itself is over with, though.
Yeah.
For good.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm saying the situation is over, but you gotta listen though. You gotta listen. That relationship wasn't more like, oh, he's older than me and I'm younger, so he's like, he wasn't taking advantage of me. The relationship was where it had head level. I'm not, like I said, that shit is over with, but at that time, it was different. So me and him, we had like similar mentalities back then, but obviously he grew out of it because now he's realizing he's getting mad.
Mentalities back then when he was 25 or you were 19, you had similar mentalities?
Kind of, but not really.
Good God. What question do you have for me? What question do you have for me?
The question is, okay, this is not a question, but I'm gonna get to the question. So what happened today was the breakup was supposed to be about him focusing on himself because, like I said, he's 27 now and he's realizing that he's getting older and he needs to take life more seriously. And he said we need to break up, take a break, whatever. And I was like, I bet you're right. We need to do that. So we did it. And today my friend sends me a picture of him.
Wait, hold on. So he broke up with you?
When I found out he was talking to another girl, I broke up with him first. And then it's like, and then it was more of a break. We took a break. And then when we talked it out, and then it was a break up. And then I find him on Hinge. That's where I met him. I met him on Hinge. And then I found him on Hinge back today again. But he's telling me he's focusing on himself. And I'm believing that because never that I think that he was the type of person to lie like that during the whole relationship, because the relationship was so genuine. Like, it was so real. Like, it was genuine. Like, you couldn't, like, he never really lied to me like that ever. So him lying to me about some shit like this was so different and eye-opening. So my question is, like, I feel so hurt and I have no idea what to do at this point, and he's taking it so lightly. Like, how can I go about that? How can I go about the situation? Like, I'm ignoring him. I don't want to talk to him anymore. We're never going to be in contact ever again. But within myself, I have no idea what to do.
I'm gonna tell you what you were. In order for you to maneuver how you need to maneuver, Mo, you have to understand that you were a placeholder. And you were never somebody that he was actually loyal to. Off the simple fact that y'all aren't even on the same page. It's completely different ages.
And the fact that we lived together, a little bit of that time.
Mo, listen to me. I'm putting, listen to me you don't have to believe me. You could go find out. You could even go waste more time if you want, right? I'm telling you straight to your face that you were a placeholder for this individual, and that he was clearly not taking you seriously, because you caught him on numerous instances doing things that he's not supposed to do, correct? The only thing is that she didn't have it. Again, he knew one thing about guys like that, right? That's older, that pick on girls that are younger. They also know who to pick, who to go for. Because at the end of the day, like I said, just because you're younger doesn't necessarily mean that you can't really stand on business. But he peeped that you're the type of person to look for his validation more than looking at the reality of the situation, and that's why it makes it easier for him to get over on you. If you understand what I'm saying. So what I'm trying to tell you, right? He never. You met him on Hinge. He never actually deleted Hinge, Mo. He never actually deleted Hinge. You know, he was 25 and his age thing was down to 19. You know how fucking weird you have to be. Look, he was 25 on Hinge. What was it? Yeah, 25 at the time on Hinge, and his age thing was down to 19. So off rip, Mo, not only are you dealing with somebody that's weird, but obviously he was never fully loyal to you. Are you getting what I'm saying? So
yeah,
accept that, which it's okay. Like I said, not every person you're gonna come across is gonna be, the best people. That's not your fault, right? That's really more him for being weird, right? And kind of grooming you into thinking that this shit is normal. But what I'm telling you, now that you know the real and you know how to maneuver, there's a reason why older guys that can't pick on girls like you. Is that going to continue? Is that who you're going to be? Like, or are you going to try to be delusional? Or are you going to try to help yourself? Like,
never again.
Are you going to help yourself? Like,
he told me today, young mindset. That's what he said to me. I realized.
What did you say?
That's what people meant when he said. I said something when I told you. Oh, he made me feel wrong for feeling like like him talking to somebody else. He said, "Yeah, that's your young mindset." That's when I realized, like,
he said,
"What?" I was like, "What are you talking about? What do you mean, young mindset, bro? That's still cheating."
Hey Mo, you see the fact that he said that to you? That's that young mindset. He was never loyal. He was never. That's what you have to understand. That's why, I'm glad you're telling me the things that he said, because now you have more reason to stand on never speaking to this individual ever again. I asked you earlier if you're going to keep talking to him. You didn't really know. Now that you're seeing, just look at the things that he's saying to you. Does that sound like somebody that's ever really been loyal or ever planned up? He knew you were young from the beginning. And now he's telling you to your face that, you even have an issue with him doing what he wants is because of your young mindset. What does that tell you, realistically, about what he's been doing this entire time? Run as far as you can, right? Mess with people that's closer to your age, if that's what you got to do. But him,
I get that, yeah.
Yeah, that's how you gotta look at it, man. But hey, gang, lock in, all right, Mo?
All right, got you.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Let me see if there's any guys on here that want to get up. Damn, not one. I tell you, niggas don't be having no relationship, bro. A delusional nigga, you can't talk to a delusional nigga though, bro. I already know how that feel. I be telling you that all the time, bro. Ain't no talking to no delusional nigga. Ain't a single soul on this earth that could talk to a delusional man. Cause that's all ego right there. Word up. That's impossible. Let me see. They want to hear shit. Word up. Nah, word. They won't try therapy. You don't understand that in the majority of these types of cases, the man's therapy is the woman that doesn't know him for who he is. Why in niggas' mind, why would they need therapy? When their therapy is the next woman that doesn't know him and what he really got going on behind closed doors. He could appear however he wants to every new woman he goes to. A lot of niggas not finna do no goddamn therapy. Let's be real. And guess what? There's gonna be a lot of women that's gonna sit there and be like, I could fix him. Oh my God, I see the potential. Look at all the good things. When his true colors start showing, right? Because you can't keep it up for too long. They're gonna look back and say, but it was that one time he took me out on a date to McDonald's. Even though he's showing his ass right now, he did kiss me on the forehead once. So do guys ever change? I mean, on their own accord. I mean, if they say need to, but let's be real though. Y'all been watching my life. For some of y'all been watching my lives for years. Do they really need to change? Let's be real, right? Do a lot of these what we see and what people are willing to accept? The people who've been watching me talk about the same thing for years now, huh? Do you think niggas gonna come on, man? There's a new batch of delusional people every year. Trust me. There's a new batch of delusional people every year. Your best bet as a woman or a man in this life is recognizing things, seeing patterns, and getting the fuck out when you can. Because you're not finna change no fucking body. It's not even your responsibility to do so. If I'm being honest. That same energy that y'all wanted to put in to change the motherfuckers, put that into a business. What the fuck? You know how much money a business could really make if you put real energy into it? Real tears into that shit? Instead of a motherfucker that could change back to whoever the fuck they were before in 2 seconds. The whole time you out here putting all this effort into a motherfucker, giving all this time to a motherfucker, but they never really plan on changing. And that's who you want to risk effort and time? Yeah, y'all. Hey, man. It's a reason why certain niggas can't fuck with women that have them businesses, that have them degrees, them lawyers, them engineers. They can't fuck with them because even the rich guys are not even going after them because what can you do, nigga? They have everything themselves anyways. Whatever the fuck you think you can provide to manipulate them, they're not going for it because they already have it. Why do you think they go for the girls that don't got shit? The motherfucker. Why do you think they're gonna go, look? Why do you think they're going for the motherfuckers that don't even got 10 bands to their name talking about some sprinkle? They're gonna go for them because they can provide a lifestyle for them that they cannot provide for themselves. They're gonna go for them every single time. They're not gonna go for the woman that's making that 6 figures just like he is, especially if he's a fucked up motherfucker. He gonna go for the individual that can't handle herself. Right, and then say he's doing it about looks, when there's plenty of good-looking women that make the same amount of money. Yo, be fucking for real, man. Hey, bro. Hey, we're not finna go into that though. What's good, man? Well, at least I know the live was good. It's comforting. Hey, my good sis, she went to sleep to y'all miseries. Yo, she went to sleep to, she KO'd to people's miseries. That's different. Yo, wait, that's different. Snoring and all, bro. She said y'all got all. She said y'all got all this shit going on. What the fuck? Yo, she said y'all got all this shit going on. I'm going to sleep. Hey man, I don't blame her. Hey, listen. She tired of the bullshit. I can't relate. Let me take a nap. Word up. Let me see if I get somebody else on here though. What we got? Sam. What's good? What's good, Sam?
Hi everyone.
What's the word?
I know you do typically relationships, and I won't go into detail too much about the whole experience, but I want to warn women. I know a lot of women on here are on here for relationship advice, and a lot of them are toxic. I'm 36 years old. Okay. And one thing that I've heard so far is that it's harder to stay in a relationship with a man that won't change.
Oh, give her a second.
I got a call, so it disconnected. Sorry, guys. Sorry. That's one part of this situation. It's easier to find another man than to stick with the one that you have, thinking that you'll change him because you can't. Number two, I wanted to talk about my story. I'm just warning you guys, it's about SA. And
wait. They've been flagging my lives.
Okay, I won't say that.
They've been flagging me OD.
I want to warn women. One thing I learned
Go ahead.
yeah, I'll be very, very, very minimal. I won't talk about the company because I can't. We're in the middle of something. But I want to warn women not to take your time. I met a man last year, and I had been single for a while, and he was amazing, still together, everything's great. But when I met him, a coworker that I was working with, much older man, became obsessed with me. And it's to the point where it started turning to stalking. I didn't realize how bad it could get until it gets bad. I will tell people not to wait to get that restraining order. I'm going to tell you ladies not to wait to get to that point where you're unsafe. Luckily, I'm okay. But a lot of you girls here are young. And again, I don't want you to get flagged, so I'm not going to go into detail. Yeah, I'm okay. Counseling works. Guys do counseling. I have a very supportive partner. And a lot of the reasons why him and I are strong today is because I finally found somebody that was actually on my side. I've been in a relationship where you feel like, oh my God, I'm never going to you'll find a perfect person for you that does everything and above. Trust me. Unfortunately, it's when I met this guy, is when my coworker, lost his marbles. I'm trying not to curse, and to the point where he got fired. And I'm telling you, ladies, even if you get 100 calls a day, I even had to change my phone number. But even if you're getting 100 calls a day, if you feel like you're being watched, if you feel like, you're getting strange packages at your door, please, 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 please report it. Some of the men out here are batshit crazy. If you guys think that, him cheating on you is the worst thing that a man can do, no, it can get worse. So you guys are young. You guys are very beautiful women on here. So please, please, please protect yourself. That's all I have to say.
Yep, take care of your time and protect yourself. Now, I love the message. Yeah. I appreciate you hopping on and sharing your experience and your message.
Oh, yes, I will. 100%. Thank you. I know people are asking for story times. Let me finish with my situation first, and then we'll post a story time. Okay, thank you, guys.
I appreciate you hopping on. I said, bye.
Bye.
I really do. Now listen, I'm a strong believer, and people always say like, KB, when you feel like people should be harsh. I don't think especially when I give advice, I don't think how I'm telling y'all to move is y'all, being too quick with shit. Sometimes you do have to cut things off very early, to just protect yourself. And you know what I'm saying? Like it gets like that, unfortunately. Yeah. And we want to put ourselves in a better position to win at the end of the day. That's it, and that's all. So, let's see. We got coming up next. I'll get Antoinette on here. Okay. That's not working. Yo, what's the word, man?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's good.
Hi, KB. Thank you for letting me up.
Good.
Okay. So the situation is that I have a guy friend. We've been friends for a minute, but we lost contact.
How old are the both of y'all?
Got reconnected. I'm 24. He's 26, so he's a bit older than me.
Okay.
But so yeah, we were just hanging out, and at first, like, I didn't really like him. But then we started having deeper conversations together. We were playing pool together on multiple occasions. And I found out that, like, he has a really good job and he has really good morals. And I started to get sort of a crush. But the issue is that he has a lot of female friends. And I'm still his friend at the end of the day, so I'm not really trying to apply pressure. But it's like he has female friends, and I've hung out with them before, and they do a thing where it's like, if a girl likes a guy and there's other girlfriends around, she'll like purposefully ignore her. So like, I got some of that, but then again, I'm confident, so like it didn't really faze me. And then there's another friend that's in the background that I'm pretty sure that he's messing around.
Aren't you one of the friends too?
Yeah, I am one of his friends. But it seems like with like some of the girls that he's with, like that he might be messing around with them. I'm not completely sure, but let me get to the point. So like we've spoken, and he's telling me that like he's ready to settle down, and he's just like, you know, he's taking his time. And when I asked about the woman, he said that it was just a friend. Like,
ready to settle down with who though? Who is he saying that he's ready to settle down with?
So my interpretation of the situation is that he's just like dating right now, or
so he's telling you that he's ready to settle down, but he didn't say with you when he said that.
No, but then again, I never made it clear that I liked him. Like I've always gone out of my way to just be a friend to him. So, but there have been really weird situations. Like one night we were playing pool together, and I feel like he was applying some sort of pressure on me. Like he was getting like really close to me and stuff. And I'm like backing away. I'm like, hey, I think I gotta go, because I don't want to be in that position where I'm just like the rest of his other female friends. So basically what I'm asking is, first, like, does this even seem like something that I should pursue? If so, like, how do I differentiate myself from these other women? Because I'm trying to.
Why is that a question? Help me understand why that's a question.
Because I like him.
Look how they're going to all respond to your comment.
Because I like him, and it's not my place really to feel some type of way about what he's doing right now while he's single. At least that's how I feel. I don't know.
Okay.
Right now it's just a crush though. Like we're not together. Nothing really intense has happened between us. So but it's like I don't even know if I'm.
You're waiting for the opportunity where he may consider you. Because here's my thing about guys, right? And I want you to, and you can correct me if you think I'm wrong, right? But niggas don't step to whoever they want, right? They're also not gonna tell the person that that they're with, that they're that's a friend to them, quote unquote, that they're trying to mess with. And so, if you understand what I'm saying, that they're ready to settle down straight to her face. He's not gonna say that. Like he told you straight to your face, yeah, I'm ready. I'm looking to settle down now.
I get what you're saying, but like I didn't think it was a big deal at that time because I didn't have a crush then, and I'm really just his friend at the moment. But
so all right, let me ask you something. You don't think? All right, okay. Let's. All right, so you don't think it will be better to like just maintain like what? Wouldn't you wait? Why do you want to be separated from that? Wouldn't because if he wanted you on that level, I'm sure you would know by now. Like I wouldn't be friends. That's for sure.
I'm not entirely sure. Since we've reconnected, we've probably hung out like 3 times. And I get what you're saying. I get what
So
you're saying.
he's had alone time with you.
Yeah, we're actually going to hang out tonight.
Why doesn't anybody want to take themselves seriously though?
No, I'm taking it so seriously. Like, I want your advice.
My thing, no, I'm talking about this in general. Like, why is, because it's like, all right, so, all right. So, why don't you keep it as friends? Why don't you like keep it? Because I'm telling you right now, whatever you're thinking it could be, it's not gonna happen. Because if it was gonna happen, he would have got on that a long time ago. He's had numerous opportunities, right? So now we're living in reality. That's never gonna happen. What are you gonna do now?
I mean, I'm perfectly fine with us just being friends. I just wasn't sure if it's something that I should like even be open to at all.
No.
I'm also like trying to meet other people and like I'm trying to get to know other people as well. So it's like, I mean, I understand like the ladies are really upset that he has these other female friends and I'm a female friend too, but I also have my own guy friends. You know, that's a part of dating is getting to know other people.
But y'all aren't dating.
Start off as friends first.
But y'all aren't dating.
No, we're not. We're not dating. We're not.
Right. So, and again, so what do you mean that's a part of, I'm confused.
Like, I'm not the type of person that just wants to hop into something romantically with someone. I want to get to know them, who they are entirely. Like,
okay, so now that you kind of have an idea of who he is, he has all these other girlfriends that are quite literally on your level, clearly, in his mind, right? Now that you've learned, what are we doing with this information?
Well, right now, based off your reaction, I feel like he just isn't that into me.
It's not. Look at the chat.
Yeah, and what everyone else is saying.
Yeah, so and I mean, we're not all going to be lying to you. Mm-hmm. This is quite literally. It sounds like you're pursuing him more than anything else. He's not pursuing you. Mm-hmm. This gives. I want a man, and I'm gonna go get him if I need to.
Well, no, I don't want to do that either. Like, okay. I'm not gonna step up to him and be like, "Hey."
But something that's what it's straying towards. I'm because sometimes like when you're in a situation, you can't see it, and that's okay. Like we're not robots, right? You're not gonna see everything. So what I'm telling you is from my perspective and from my people's in the comments, it's giving. You're the one that's gonna get that. You gonna get him. You gonna ask him on a date next.
No, I'm not the type of person to ask a man out. That wasn't my intention. Okay. It's just that I feel these feelings are coming up.
I know you're not going to actually do that, but I'm just saying like that's what it's the way you're maneuvering with him is what it's giving. So I'm saying I know you're not going to actually do that.
And that's what he thinks too. He thinks that I'm going to go and chase him like the other woman. He thinks I'm just like them, basically.
And you're okay with that because you're hanging out with him tonight, right?
I feel some type of way now.
But you don't feel enough of a type of way to limit the contact. You know this information, but you're still hanging out with him tonight, though, right? So are you really taking yourself serious?
No.
Okay. I mean, if you can't take yourself seriously, I don't know how you expect him to take you seriously.
Yeah, because he's playing in my face.
Playing in your face, and you're playing in your own face too. By going along with it.
You're right. Yeah, I think I need to sit down and think about this.
Hey, consider it. Consider putting yourself in a better position.
Okay.
Now again.
Thank you for the advice.
All right, yeah, you have a good night, man.
You too.
I've been there. A lot of us have. What the hell? Bro. But I'm not villainizing her for catching feelings. I mean, this is what it is. But she just got to know who to, catch feelings for. That's it, and that's all. That's just all that is. She about to link him that just now. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm gonna do one more for a slide, though, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I need to add a couple more mods, but I ain't gonna lie, because I think my main mod not even in here today. I don't know where she at. Where Maul at? Yeah, I don't know. I gotta add a couple more mods in here, low key. I gotta give a couple of my OGs in here mod. Hold on. Yeah, I know my OGs though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna see in the comments. Wendy's OG. Hold up. Wendy been here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's to the point where I know that name for. Yeah, I know Sam, you in here, but you can only do so much. You know what I'm saying? I need to see. Hold on. I need the OG though. I ain't gonna lie, Siri, you been here, gang. Siri, you been here. Like, you gonna get them out, Siri, on a consistent basis, too. I need that. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see. But I'm gonna add one more. I'm gonna add one more in here, man. Hold up. Before I slide, let's get somebody new. Let's get Shani here. Right now. I can only add so many mods, right? We're good.
Hey.
What's the word?
Hello.
Yeah, what's good? What's the word?
Hey, nothing much. Just hanging out. This is my first time coming across your page.
Shit. First time?
You were giving pretty good advice. I wanted to hop in line, see if you had something to say about my situation.
All right, let me hear the situation, man.
All right. So, okay, I'm sorry. I'm in front of my sister. She's a clown. I have this friend. I've been friends with him for quite some time. We have recently shared a kiss and like have been hanging out. But ever since then, the energy kind of just like dropped. It kind of got taken away. I don't know what happened. Like we haven't really talked. I've invited him to like hang out.
Yeah, he has options, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. But he's like kind of like a shut-in. He just got back in town from 5 months overseas, and we have hung out like a few times since she's been back, and it was going pretty well. We were like talking consistently.
Did y'all do anything aside from smooch?
I got a little handsy, nothing crazy, but
well, handsy, nothing crazy.
Yeah, I am 27.
Yeah, you probably. I could already tell. Go ahead.
But yeah, that happened, and I've asked him to hang out a couple times since then. But the
energy changed after.
The energy shifted. Right? Yeah.
So I mean, you're 27. I mean, I'm sure you've probably seen this a million times at this point, though, right?
I'm kind of like, I'm a seasoned patron.
Yeah, you're seasoned. So it comes a point now where it's like, okay, you don't want to experience the same shit you were experiencing in your earlier 20s, right? You want the rest of your 20s to look different. And the only way you can do that is you're controlling who you're entertaining, right? You're controlling whoever you know what I'm saying? You're being careful who you're allowing into your space. So when you have a bullshitting ass, type of dude like that, what do you think you can do?
Just cut it off, and so that's where I'm at right now.
Because the more space you give that type of situation to breathe, the worse it becomes. Correct? It's always going to be on and off. It's always going to be some time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's never going to be anything real consistent. So what are we talking about?
You're so right, and that's honestly where I'm at energetically right now. I kind of just like pulled back.
Somebody
like
said
I'm
make
no
him work for it, but he hasn't been doing anything at all. So what can she do to make him work? Niggas like she can't make him work for shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I'm viewing the comments. Everyone's kind of giving different opinions and stuff, but I'm listening to you too, and I do agree. I think it definitely deserves an energy pullback and just let.
Yeah, but you don't. People don't understand. Whenever somebody's energy changes, you're supposed to, bro. You're supposed to cut it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not. That's the only real way you can stand up for yourself in that type of situation is by cutting it off. To one up them on. Don't match energy and fall back too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But we are friends though too, and like we have like friend group trips planned and stuff like that.
If that's the case, bro, he's gonna have his way with you though. If that's the case, I have friend group trips planned. Oh yeah, he's finna have all the way.
That was not me. That was my sister. She's
he's finna have all his way with you. Oh good God. He doesn't even have to put in.
Oh, good God!
He doesn't even have to put too much effort into you, gang. I ain't gonna lie, because you're gonna be around regardless. You already, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of them things where he already knows you fuck with him on that level, but he doesn't fuck with you that much. But it's always good to have somebody that likes you more than you like them. You know what I'm saying? It's ego boost.
Right. I need that little ego boost.
And he has an excuse to play it off and say, "Well, we're friends." He said, "However he treats you, however many mixed signals he sends to." he's gonna justify that in his mind by saying, I never really established anything with this girl. You see what I'm saying?
Right. It's
She
the
just likes
plausible
me.
deniability of like, we didn't really do nothing.
Right. And now you're stuck in a position to where, you know, feelings could get involved, right? Which I'm pretty sure there already is. Right. And he's not feeling the same. Who has the upper hand there?
Yeah. But I'm like, I mean, I hate to like toot my own horn, but I'm so funny and like fun to be around. And we always had such a good time like as friends. But as soon as like we took that next step, it kind of like, it just changed it a bit, you know? I don't know. It's weird. Don't blink at me. Don't blink at me. You know what I mean, though? Like, I feel like I'm like a really good person. I did nothing to like deserve this.
I'm gonna hold your hands when I say this.
Can you hold them both?
Not can you hold them both.
Niggas don't give a fuck about your kindness and how nice you are and how cool you are. There's a lot of pretty nice, cool, calm, collected women out here that they're gonna come across. That doesn't hold weight to anybody. I swear on everything I love. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You're so
that
right.
That type of shit only holds weight when he's showing you that it's appreciated by how he treats you. You could be that way, but if he doesn't care, then what are we talking about?
You know, I can't force anyone to care about something that they don't.
I'm sure you wouldn't want to either. You'd want it to be natural, right?
I do. I like an organic vibe.
You feel me? Yeah. So we just gotta live in reality. Unfortunately, like I said though, he has trips with you. I'm pretty sure around them trip times he's gonna be a lot nicer to you. He's gonna be a lot more attentive because it's a trip.
But I have to keep the same energy though, right? I have to stand up and stay 10 toes down.
Listen, if you don't, it's only gonna benefit him and make you look horrible in the end. So I mean, do what you gotta do.
So I shouldn't crash out.
I mean, but crash out at 27 though. That's
not too much.
That's some shit we
Not too much.
Taylor, stop.
Wait.
She's crying, laughing at it.
He said crash out.
27 is crazy.
I'm fucking.
You don't got time for that.
Oh no. Okay. It is a grown age. My definition of a crash out is sit in my house like a hermit and journal and like write like crazy and turn into like a crazy woman. You'll find me like rocking back and forth like all alone, but it never affects anyone else.
But protect yourself though. At the end of the day, right? I think that's the most important part. Protect yourself. That's it in that song, man.
Okay, I'm gonna protect myself spiritually and physically.
Wait, I have one more question.
Okay, my sister wants to ask a question. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course. I'm here.
Okay.
Sorry, hey KB, I've been laughing in the background, being annoying. I'm just sorry, but I wanted to ask about the last girl that was talking about her chains being snatched. You remember when she said $2,400 chains were snatched?
Yeah.
About that. So what I want to know, you know what? Actually, I forgot my question. I just thought that was kind of interesting.
Nah, I try to act like I didn't hear it because if I drew attention to the chains, it's gonna give her more reason to talk. You see what I'm saying? Like I try.
You see what I'm saying? Exactly.
If you like honed in on that, some people love to tell a tall tale.
Yeah. It would have given her more of a reason to my chains. So I act like I didn't hear it. You know what I'm saying?
They would have been 5 racks by the end of the story.
Wait, KB, she had her chain snatched in church. Was that a Jesus piece?
Yo, y'all are crazy, bro. Y'all gotta go. They gotta go. Yo, they gotta go. That is actually crazy. Amen. Not today. Hey man, the W live though. The live was cool though. I ain't even gonna lie, but I can't stay on for too long, but I gotta slide. But the live was a W live. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to y'all. You feel me? That was good. You feel me? Nah, for real. If anybody, you already know how this shit go though. If anybody needs a private one-on-one, the link for that's in my bio. I'm probably gonna go live tomorrow around the same time. So, y'all know when to pop out. You know, Monday through Wednesday, same time every week. You already know. If anybody, I need y'all to tag me. I need y'all to tag me in content, bro. Keep tagging me in content, bro. I need to make the videos, man. Feel me? So if you think there's something that I can respond to, don't hesitate to tag me. You feel me? Needs that. A guy requested. No, they didn't. They definitely didn't. But yeah, man, y'all stay safe, man. I'm gonna get up with y'all tomorrow.
Literally do they big one because the vocals, the background, like I just love Cash Page.
None of y'all can't beat me. None of y'all can't. That was so messy because like y'all, they was literally just being lesbians and bumping and hurting.
He looks so relaxed. I am. I'm so relaxed because you remember when that one boy got shot? It was because of Naima.
But no, they had a fallout before he died.
Oh yeah, that is true, girl. I don't know. They all just missing.
I was like confused.
I used to be like, what is even going
They was
on?
literally sharing clothes and all that, and now suddenly y'all beating each other ass in parking lots.
Aren't